Hello, Jim Lurkey, owner of Safety Connections, and my blurb for the week of June 24th, 2024. It's on leadership, communication of problems. Again, it's always trying to be relevant to the things I'm seeing and some hands-on. But one of the biggest challenges I'm really seeing of a leader is communicating effectively. I think even the most competent leaders can sometimes have difficulties, whether we can admit them or not, but having problems communicating with our teammates or upper management, middle management. However, honing our skills in how we communicate and how to get a message across is key to any and all successful leaders. I've had my challenges. I've had my mistakes. I think a big thing is learning, and when you make them, to accept them and to change that. Common problems. What am I seeing? Issues spotted and recommending, correcting. I think one of the big things is not communicating the why. Why are we doing things this way? What comes to mind, in addition to communicating the what, leaders need to understand we got to communicate the why. It's in our best interest. That's what we need to know. Why and how the decision we made aligns with our company vision, and why the decision's necessary. Now, tomorrow, next week, or the following months, whenever. Over time, consistency in the why will become ingrained in the culture, which will empower people at all levels to make better decisions. Talking before listening. Ask key questions. That takes time to think, to have those questions before we ask them. Zone in on the situation at hand with the best impeccable listening skills we can put to task. The greatest leaders are the ones that have the best questions. The toughest advice for leaders today. When we make big decisions, one should always be willing to put it in writing. And if we can't do that, let that tell us something. I want to give you one more example of a biggest lesson today. I'm a business owner. I've been a leader. I've been on a Fortune 200 company. I ran a plant in a Fortune 200 company. I think all too often as leaders, we don't think of it this way, but if we as leaders, I can tell you by observations, being involved, when and if I ever spoke to somebody above me on one-on-one, it is, in my opinion, easier to say no versus having teammates who there's a concerted effort and problem to let more people involved in the process. I think that is part of the biggest key. A lot of times we think and we want to believe we can handle it on our own, but we truthfully can't. So what I'm trying to say in some of those situations, have more people who are engaged and involved and have a certain belief, meet at one time together. The other thing for us as leadership and ownership is, think of it this way. When we talk one-on-one, think of it that you're talking to a team of 10, 20, or 50 people. That will help us in our decision making. That's my message for the week. Have a great week, everyone.